Leafs to blow a 5-1 lead. With 9 seconds left in the second period, they had a 5-1 lead and lose 6-5 in overtime to the Ottawa Senators. I said it in the last video. You cannot take this team lightly. You cannot, think it's an easy W and move on. After they got that 5-1 lead, that's exactly what they thought. And it all started with John Tavares' little foo-foo fairy princess pass up the middle of the ice to the tape of Austin Watson and Nick Paul Barry to make it 5-2 with 9 seconds left in the second period. Short-handed goal for the Ottawa Senators. And as I always say, you dare give up a last minute or last few minute goal to end a period, it is killer. Momentum flips. And that's exactly what happened today. Let's get to this game real quick. I'll quickly get through the Leaf goals because who wants to hear about that right now? First period, Matthews. Beautiful feed from Joe Thornton. Buries it. Good job for Matthews. 12th goal. Marner gets the assist at 6:32 of the first. Boyd, nice little patience on the kind of little toe drag past Shabbat. Buries it past Hogberg. Great. You got a 2-0 lead. Fantastic. And Batherson scores, and I'm like, Freddie, you kind of want to have that post there. He didn't get tight to the post fast enough. Batherson, I don't know if it went posting in or if it just went in the net no matter what. No matter what, it's a 2-1 game after one period of play. You got the lead. It's okay. Second period. Pierre Engvall finished off a nice 2-on-1 from Alex Kerfoot. Beautiful outlet feed from TJ Brody. 1:49 into the second period, and you got the 3-1 lead. Now good stuff. You got your 2-goal lead back. Then Jumbo Joe Thornton, literally Jumbo, he was just a freight train going to the front of the net. Hits his stick, finds a way to go in off the pass from Matthews, 9:51, and to make it a 4-1 Leaf lead. Then Matthews scores on the power play, and no celebration. You got a 5-1 lead. Yippee, yippee, yippee. And as I said, you got a power play late in the game. You got that goal from Matthews was a 5-on-3. You still have a power play late in the second period. Going to be an abbreviated one going into the third period. And like I said, John Tavares with a fairy princess pass in the middle of the ice there. No one there. And it goes right to Austin Watson. He takes the initial shot. Nick Paul finds the rebound and he buries it. How in God's green earth? You have a 5-on-4 power play. How are two guys behind your defense scoring a goal? But it's okay. You got a 5-2. You got a 3-goal lead going into the third period. That's not a problem. You got a 3-goal lead. It's okay. We get to the third period. After the Leafs, like I said earlier, abbreviated power play. That power play finishes, and what is it, Zub? I don't know. Whatever his name is, comes out of the box. The Leafs are like, oh, the penalty's over. And Tierney with the outlet feed to Zub, whatever it is. And Riley's trying to chase this big guy lumbering down. Freddie loses his jockstrap in the net. And it's a 5-3 game less than a minute into the third period. And Leaf fans, look, don't lie to me. After that goal, we all thought to ourselves, oh God, what is happening? Even though you're up 5-3 still, we all had that feeling. Under 6 minutes in, Connor Brown scores. And a little give and go, I think it was Colin White to Connor Brown. And I'm thinking to myself, two guys, the middle of the slot, be able to go Connor Brown to Colin White, back to Connor Brown, and not a Leaf even sniffing in the right direction. Bogosian's trying to stand in the middle, trying to block a shot. Brody's got his guy beside the net. Where are the other three guys? Where are the other three? Do the math, people. Leaf fans, do the math. You got one guy with Brody in front. You have Colin White, and you got Connor Brown going, tic-tac-toe there in the slot. Bogosian's trying to find a way to get in front of both of them. Where are the three Leaf forwards on the other two Ottawa Senators? Some guy's picking his nose. Connor Brown buries it. Now it's a 5-4 game. And right after that one, every Leaf fan's like, oh God, here we go again. What's going to happen here? How's this one going to finish? Under 3 to play. Initial shot from the point. I think it gets blocked or Freddie makes the initial save. Puck gets up in the air. 5 Leafs are like, where's the puck? It's in the air. We don't know where it is and we can't see it. But of course, Dadonov or Dadonov, or how the hell you pronounce his name, I think they've corrected him a few different times on the broadcast, whatnot. He's playing baseball, not hockey. He smacks it out of the midair, and we're tied. You gotta body guys in front of the net, no matter where the puck is. You don't start puck watching. How this guy goes right through the middle of the net, finds the puck in the air, and is able to swing it like a baseball bat. I don't get it. I really don't. And we're tied at 5. And all Leaf fans are like, the odds of us winning this game are pretty slim. There's no momentum. You can't get anything going. And now we're going to overtime. Well, we got a point. If anybody was thinking that, the only people that should be thinking, wow, at least we got a point at that point in time, are Sens fans. You're down 5-1. Of course you're like, damn, we got a point out of this. And then they get a breakaway. Dadonov. And he buries it past Frederik Andersen in overtime. 6-5. Leafs lose. Leave it up to the Leafs to blow another lead. A 4-goal lead to the Sens. A 3-goal lead in the third period. Sounds a lot familiar to Leaf fans. The moment we think that this team has turned a corner and they're like, wow, they're playing great. They're 11-3-1. They've only had one regulation loss in the last 3 weeks. They're feeling fantastic. And now you're playing Ottawa. Now you're 5-1 against Ottawa. You're feeling great. The Leafs kick back the lazy boy, kick their feet up, and fall asleep and don't wake up. And that's the end of it. Shots on goal. What were they? 30, where I have it here. 39-31, favor of the Leafs. I do want to give one guy a lot of credit on the Ottawa Senators. Look, you got to give the entire team credit for not quitting. But that Hudberg, I think it's Hudberg, the goaltender, was fantastic. Yes, he allowed 5 goals. But even after those 5 goals, what was the time difference between so Matthews scored to make it 5-1, and then obviously less than a minute after they tied it, but that stretch, a 10-minute stretch when it was a 4-1 game to a 5-1 game was a 10-minute stretch. And he's still making big save, just to try and keep his team somewhat in it. And in that third period, the Leafs did have some good chances, but he made some good saves. Now, was he sloppy at times? Yeah, but he got the job done. Who cares how it happens? They got 2 points, we got 1. Who cares how pretty it was or lack of? Awful game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sens fans, credits. Give that team credit. I'm a diehard Leaf fan, but you have to give that Sens team credit. They fought to the bitter end, no matter what the score was. But the fact that this team just blew a 5-1 lead to that team, no offense, Sens fans, but you guys can agree with me. You guys have won, 4 games all year long? So I understand why the Leaf fans should be angry that you blew a 5-1 lead with 9 seconds left in the second period. You see what that late period goal did to you? It was a domino effect, and you gave up 5 straight goals to lose. Imagine if that Leaf team did not allow that goal in that second period, and you go into the intermission with an abbreviated power play, with a 5-1 lead still. It'd be like, we would have given it up in the third period. Well, you never know that. There's no momentum at that point for Ottawa. They go into the break having given up all 3 goals in the period. You're down 4 goals going into the third. You're starting on the penalty kill. It's a horrendous situation for the Ottawa Senators. But instead, you're going into the third with a very small penalty against you, and you scored a goal to get back into it with 9 seconds left. Brutal. Straight up garbage for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't care, they played a great, 39 minutes, and that was it. They just caved in for the rest. I think I summed it up pretty nicely there. Lazy boy, fell asleep, didn't wake up. That was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious, all right? The Ottawa Senators did not score on the power play. They were 0 for 3. The Leafs were 1 for 2 on their power play. Frederik Andersen, look, as much as I can blame the defense let me rephrase that. Not specific defensemen, but the team defense in this game. Frederik Andersen, you want to make some saves. You got absolutely undressed by that guy on that breakaway. I don't know why he's lying down like that, but okay. That first goal by Batherson, you want to have that one back for sure. But again, the Dadonov goal out of midair, you can't really do much about that. It's kind of like, hey, try and be as big as possible. You smack it out of midair, you don't know where it's going, right? It could have gone a million yards wide or a million feet wide. You don't know that, right? And the Connor Brown goal, it's a give and go. No, everyone's sleeping. No one's taking their man, and it's 5-on-5. Just, you can point fingers wherever the heck you want. Great to see Jumbo Joe Thornton out there. Great to see him get a couple points with the Buds out there. Fantastic. But you get 1 point when you had a 2-pointer locked up. It's pretty sad. It is pretty damn sad. That's going to wrap this up, guys, all right? The next game against, and it seems like look, I always say, do not play down to your opponent no matter what point of the game you're at. Whether it's the first, whether it's the first or whether it's the final minute of the second period. You play hard for 60 minutes. You win the game. It's pretty simple, but they fell asleep and they lost. Either that or the Ottawa Senators found their legs. Or maybe a bit of both, because you don't score 5 goals, in a matter of just over 20 minutes, or 22 minutes or whatever it was, if you count overtime, by just playing well. Because the other team shouldn't be that bad, but the Leafs were. All right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and if you're a Leaf fan and hated this game, and if you're a Sens fan and loved the game, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game. You can say what you liked, but I think it's going to be very overshadowed by the things you didn't like because, well, I think it's pretty obvious. All right, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow me, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, guys. The Instagram link is down below as well, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And guys, go check out Blue Jays Center on Instagram if you have not seen them already. I will be talking to Blue Jays prospect Alec Manoah on the Instagram Live for Blue Jays Wave, Blue Jays Center. I don't know if I said Blue Jays Wave the first time. Blue Jays Center on Instagram. So go check that out, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to talk to him about his upcoming season with the Blue Jays. So go check it out. 6 p.m. tomorrow. All right, I'll be on IG Live. So go check that out, guys. And go check out the page, the podcast, Jays banner on iTunes and whatnot. Great stuff. The Twitter is for them as well. Just starting up today. Fantastic stuff. Go check them out. Blue Jays Center everywhere. All right, go check that out, guys. I will talk to you guys Raptors edition as they play the Bucks tomorrow. Yay. The way they played that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves sounds pretty similar, eh? The Raptors play the 6-20 Timberwolves and lose. The Leafs play the 3-win Ottawa Senators and lose. What a great day in Toronto sports. By the way, the Leafs got Alex Galchenyuk. Not a bad deal. But really, the Leafs lose 6-5 to the Ottawa Senators in overtime. Terrible. All right? They play the Sens on Wednesday, 7 p.m. puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. I don't know. They got to come out flying, and how about they stay flying? All right? From minute 1 to minute 60. All right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys liked the video. We'll talk to you guys then.